A brother of Milwaukee's acting mayor is facing felony charges tonight. Prosecutors accused 37-year-old Alan Addison Jr. of shooting a man in the head back in January. That victim did survive. Addison is the half-brother of acting mayor Cavalier Johnson. He was booked into the jail on Thursday, just days before Johnson squares off against Bob Donovan in the city's mayoral election. Now, it is a late-breaking development that political analysts hope won't disrupt from the issues when voters head to the polls on Tuesday.
CBS 58's Adam Reif is live in our newsroom tonight to break down the story and the potential political fallout. Adam.
Natalie Jessup, good evening. 37-year-old Alan Addison Jr. is in jail tonight facing 2 felony counts for allegedly shooting a man several times back on January 4th. Acting Mayor Cavalier Johnson has not shied away from his half-brother's criminal history, and his opponent Bob Donovan is steering clear of the incident. Alan Addison Jr. did not say much at his initial court appearance Friday, only answering a few yes or no questions virtually from jail. A Milwaukee County criminal complaint alleges Addison drove up next to the victim in a truck on the afternoon of January 4th and fired several times. The victim was shot in the back of the head as well as the neck, arm, and leg. Addison is the half-brother of acting Milwaukee Mayor Cavalier Johnson, who addressed the incident Friday.
I haven't hidden away from that. I've often said on the campaign trail that I've got one brother who has run a prison facility and another brother who has been his prisoner, who has been his inmate. I haven't shied away from that. And this is just further proof of the beginnings and the connections that I have with people who come from challenged neighborhoods in Milwaukee.
The mayor's office said Johnson had not seen Addison since November and was not aware of the shooting or the warrant until after the arrest earlier this week. With Tuesday's election fast approaching, political expert Mordecai Lee says the news is unlikely to impact voters enough to cause them to change their minds. So he expects it will be a ripple that fades away by Tuesday.
Let's focus on the candidate. Let's not make somebody accountable for something that's beyond their control, for something that's really outside both their public life and their private life.
When reached for comment Friday afternoon, Johnson's opponent Bob Donovan said no comment. Lee says while some candidates would try to capitalize on anything and everything late in the campaign, Donovan's approach shows
that he's not, mucking around in this kind of approach to politics, and that he's got a dignified and honorable approach to his opponent.
Alan Addison Jr. will next appear in court April 11th. He's being held right now on $25,000 bail. If convicted of both counts, he could face fines totaling $125,000, 40 years in prison, or both. In the newsroom, Adam Reif, CBS 58 News.
Adam.